Battle of the Brothers, and apparently also Battle of the Sisters. And then we have Rambo and Picasso. Does that sound familiar? Yes, these are all prominent role players on the 5th of August at Hurwitz Farming production sale. And welcoming Simeon Hurwitz in studio. Welcome once again.
Thanks, Lisa. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Am I correct with all those names?
Yeah, pretty much. All the household names are there.
All the household names. Tell us about the Hurwitz family.
Thanks. Well, again, thanks for letting us be with you today. It's just my brother and I, really, that's involved with Hurwitz Farming. We took over from our grandfather many years ago, who really wasn't a farmer. He was a pharmacist by trade and got into farming by default. And the two of us have really taken over what he started and have changed a little bit of the dynamic a bit. But it's just the two of us, my brother and I. I'm responsible for the cattle side of it. He does his own thing. But together, we travel together, we make decisions together, and we operate together. So It's an easy family setup. We get on very well. We have forever. And whatever we do together. So it's a family-orientated affair.
Although this is a boron sale, you also have drought masters.
Yeah, that's correct. We started drought masters 10 years ago already. So we've had droughties. We've got a nice herd. They're growing. But I think the concentration with us is definitely the boron. We crossbreed the two, droughty and boron. They do very, very well. I think they complement each other very nicely. So for now, we're happy with both, yeah.
Talk to us about your approach to the boron.
It started as a family business, 1995. Our late grandfather, brought in genetics into this country from Zambia, which predated a boron society. That only started in 2003. So since then, it's limped along a little bit through changes of management until Jaron and I decided in 2010 to really kickstart the stud and the herd and reinvest in it. So when we started, there was pretty much a commercial herd. Started with one Appendix B animal that we bought on an auction. And from then till now, we've grown the herd to what's the largest registered herd of boron cattle in the world. It's been a quick process, I suppose, in say 10, 11 years to have grown the herd to what it is. But it's also exposed us to a lot of things, different marketing elements, networking with people, understanding macro and micro factors within agriculture and beef business, which has been fantastic. But a learning curve and a half, and the two of us didn't know anything about cattle, didn't know anything about farming either, and had to learn the hard way. Where we are today, we're proud of. And then we've got our auctions, and it's been a big herd, nice vibe.
Always in the Davel area?
Always in Davel, yeah.
Right.
We had an operation in Tennyson as well, which was a joint venture operation, but it didn't last very long, so that stopped. And then we relocated everything into Davel and then started again with a beef concentration, cropping, farming business as well. The silage division does very nicely. But I think, definitely one of the spearheads is the boron herd.
Talk to us about the auction on the 5th.
It's our production auction. So we have our annual production auction always in August. We have another auction later on in the year in October, which is our summer sale. But this is our 9th production sale, but our 17th auction within the boron breed. I think it's a great offering. I think it's the best offering that we've had to date. Certainly the females are outstanding and so are the bulls. There's exciting lots that we have marketed nicely, like the Battle of the Brothers that you mentioned. There's a Battle of the Sisters also. There's semen from Picasso on offer. So I think all in all, the offering is outstanding. Certainly something for everybody of all budgets. There's interest in the sale, very close to the sale, being this coming weekend, but there's interest in the sale. People from all over the world are interested in the sale. We've got the online platforms that are going to be assisting us, which is Swiftry and Meerkat. Our headline sponsors, Claas South Africa from Kempston Group. Our ring sponsors, Johnson Workwear for the first time. They're joining us also for the auction. So I think everything's lining up quite nicely. In the past, we've packed the place. So hopefully we'll do it again. No matter what the prices are, that's actually out of our control. That's up to the buyers. As long as we can create a nice energy, create a good atmosphere, and an attraction, then we've done our part, and the herd's doing its part, and then the rest is up to the cattle and the buyers.
And it's at your own facility?
Yeah, the bull ring is actually on our farm. It's at the entrance to our farm on the N17 highway, which is midway between Bethel and Ermelo in Mpumalanga. Very easily, conveniently found. I mean, the accommodation in the local guest houses, they're very nice to us. They give us discounted accommodation, Bethel and Ermelo. We've got the airport shuttle, which is well used, people come in and then, we collect them at OR Tambo and drop them off after the sale at OR Tambo and help them throughout, their time with us. So it's really an easy venue to get to, and it's an easy option. But all the amenities are there. And when I tell people that you really just get onto the highway and turn left into our driveway, people don't believe me. But it's really that simple. You turn left and you're there.
Where can we find more information?
It's everywhere, to be honest. The websites are operational, which is our main website, which is hurwitz.co.za. Then we have a dedicated website just for our auctions, which is boreanauction.co.za. Social media, we're all over social media, as Hurwitz Farming on Instagram and Facebook. And then, the normal old school methods. You can pick up the phone also, and we're available. We answer the phone. WhatsApp works anywhere and everywhere. The Borean Society is available, the marketing companies, Simon, who's marketing, the auctioneers, Johan van der Nest, who knows our herd backwards. So, everybody that's involved in cattle, or certainly in the Borean breed, is aware of our sale and can certainly point anyone in the right direction.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing.
Pleasure.
And good luck.
To be here. Thank you very much.
Right. Hurwitz Farming auction on the 5th of August at the Bullring in Davel area between Bethel and Ermelo in Mpumalanga.